this Friday. Well, okay.
No, last Friday.
So last Friday, the Blue Beetle came out, right? So that's a movie that we're going to go see. Are you going?
We saw.
That's a movie that we saw, and it was pretty damn good. What'd you think?
It was all right. Wasn't too big of a fan. He did an okay job, for my opinion. Not very good opening weekend, but that's how it goes.
This isn't even a bit. You just don't want the movie to succeed.
That's
jealous.
I am jealous. As an actor, I was like, damn, there's only very few superhero Mexicans, and they gave it to that kid. I was like, damn.
Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I want to bring it, of course, to promote the show, but at the same time, the movie. But I also like the fact that it deals in, I believe, it deals in El Paso, Texas.
Yeah, he's from El Paso. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it's. Have you read that?
Now we're going backwards. So, huh? Yeah. Well, he does mention that he's from El Paso, Texas.
Yes.
So his name is Jaime Garcia. No. Jaime Reyes.
Yeah.
Right. And what's funny is last weekend. Well, it's not funny, but I have a friend named Jaime Reyes. What's his name? We call him James. Jimmy. We call him Jimmy Reyes.
Jimmy.
Is his name. Yeah, you don't know. He's an older guy. We're in the softball world.
Okay.
So I think it's cool that it's a Jaime Reyes because him and Jaime call each other tocayos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's I think it's cool. So the fact that it's in El Paso, Texas, or I'm hoping they're showing El Paso. I don't know if they will or not. But the settings, the households, everything. Of course, the house that he lives in, I think there's like 20 people that live in that house. So it's pretty much exactly the way we live, right?
Yeah, so they're doing a very racially stereotypical, but also very factual.
Yep. But it's facts, though.
Where's my bell?
You need a bell?
Yeah. With him? Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh, man.
No.
Yeah. So, so real quick, how is the actual bug, what was it called?
It's called a scarab.
A scrotum. No, not scrotum.
Scarab.
Scarab. Chris works at Cinemark. I don't know if you guys know this.
Oh, yeah.
So they've been promoting it. Are they still selling the bucket?
We're sold out of them.
You sold out of them?
Yeah.
Dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I don't know why people... Wait, the bucket or the toy thing?
That.
It's not a bucket.
Okay.
We'll show you in a second. He has it. But this is the dumbest invention I've ever seen.
So this toy right here. So this is actually the popcorn bucket that they were promoting. They were selling.
The popcorn goes in there?
Yeah.
Yes, look, this is the dumbest...
That's what you hold during the movie?
Oh, go ahead. Open it. I don't even know how to open it.
Look, this is how it holds popcorn.
Wow.
How do you hold popcorn like this? Because as soon as you open it, it all falls out. This is the dumbest product I've ever seen.
Why are you holding it that way?
How is the proper way to hold a popcorn bucket?
So they made it like this. So because in the movie he holds it like this, right? And he's showing it off to everybody.
And then it crawls on his back.
And then it crawls on it. No, it lands on his face. Then it crawls around his back and it ends up in his ass, and it shoots up, and that's how he becomes.
I've never heard of
Blue
this
Beetle.
movie.
Are you serious?
Never.
It's very low marketing.
Budget?
No, they stopped doing marketing. They stopped marketing it because of the strike that's happening in California with all the actors.
No,
and
they
writers.
spent all their money on those things.
Yeah, they had to. Chris, but you're telling me you're going to eat popcorn like this? Like, you're spending $20 for like maybe $2 worth of popcorn at the most?
Well, I think
it's offensive to use this word,
Okay.
Chris, and I don't want to use it, but that's the only way to describe this thing. But I'm not going to say it, but everybody knows what I'm thinking. This is dumb.
Yeah, I have it right here, son. Okay. So that's why they were selling these things for like $70.
I was going to say
$70.
A bucket of popcorn's $20. That thing has to be
They were
more
selling
than
for
that.
$70, and then you get like 8 refills.
No,
They know
you
you're
don't
gonna
get
smell.
you do not get refills.
And you have to do it in a
Saying
week.
it costs so much. It was only $25.
$25 when a bucket of popcorn costs
Only.
$8. That's the dumbest thing in the world. Smart on them for finding a good way to make a lot of money, but idiot consumers, come on.
That was just one of our popcorn buckets. We have a regular.
Yeah, they have more. Hey, you can't be putting down Cinemark where he works.
I never said the location of where he works until you said it, Dad.
Oh, okay.
I never once said the name of.
Hey,
Okay,
hit,
so we'll edit
hit
that
that,
part.
yeah.
Oh,
There you
so his dad, his uncle, he has an uncle named
George Lopez.
George Lopez, right?
That's
so
the name
how
of
do
the
you guys
movie.
think? How do you guys think? So do you guys are familiar with what's going on with George Lopez as well?
No.
Now he's gotten himself into some trouble because he said some. What would you say, Neff? He said some bad things about Barbosa. Ralphie Barbosa, up and coming comedian, Hispanic comedian, and this guy went on to George Lopez's podcast and he tried to promote this kid and saying us Hispanics as Mexicans we need to stick together.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to put this kid's name out, Ralphie Barbosa. Well, George Lopez didn't like the fact that he was doing that. I don't know if it was because it was his show, his podcast that he was doing this, and so so George Lopez was getting on to the other comedian who was trying to promote Ralphie Barbosa and said, you know what, you need to worry about yourself. Let that kid do what he needs to do. You know, there was nobody there for us, so why should we do this for him?
That don't mean you don't do it now.
Right, I know.
You don't help somebody
it was
out.
pretty shitty. And I saw that episode and I was like, man, I hate to say George Lopez, I'm a fan, but then when he did that to this kid, I was like, that's messed up. You know, it was just a bad ordeal. So then Barbosa goes on to another show, and so these other comedians are saying, hey, did you hear what George Lopez said about you? He's like, no. Nor do I care what he says. Yeah. You know, I'm doing me. I'm going to do my thing.
Good.
Yeah, you know.
Is he in the movie?
Yeah, he plays an uncle. He's one of the
George
characters
Lopez's,
in the movie. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. He's in the movie?
He's also in. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in this movie, this Blue Beetle movie. And so, I don't know, maybe he's going to try to redeem himself.
But he wasn't promoting the kid that's in
No, this is totally different.
Okay,
the kid
okay,
actor
sorry,
and a
sorry.
kid comedian.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
okay, sorry.
Just didn't help a kid comedian.
Gotcha.
In his fairness, he wasn't discovered by another Mexican either. He was discovered by a white lady.
Yeah, are you guys familiar with that? George Lopez was discovered by
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she white?
Yeah.
She
She's
got
white.
she got a little Hispanic look to her though.
Yeah,
I
she
mean, she got
does.
the dark hair.
Brunette or
Ding.
Maybe it's Bullock.
she's saying no. She's already saying you're wrong.
No.
And so
No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, and so I don't know. We'll see. You know what's going to happen with this movie. Hopefully, maybe it'll get George Lopez back in people's. You know,
I don't think so.
bring the fans back to him. Maybe the Hispanic community. But I don't know. But then, like I said, Ralphie Barbosa, he ended up saying, you know what, it doesn't matter. It's all good. And as a matter of fact, George Lopez called him and apologized and said, you know what, I didn't mean for it to make it sound that bad. You know, I was just saying
You
what I
never
thought
mean
at
it
the
when
time.
the heat's on you.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. But you know, back to this movie. So real quick, who's the villain in this movie?
We don't even know. No one knows.
Yeah. Even though we watched
No
it.
one knows.
Yeah. We saw it, but we forgot who it was.
No, we saw it, but we still don't understand because it was a completely made up character that they had to do.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Ted Kort's sister.
No.
What?
Anyway, so all right.
Oh, jeez.
So as I was doing research on that, there is a villain, and I don't know if you guys know this villain, but his name's Armless Tiger Man. Are you guys familiar with him?
No.
Dude, I wish he was in the movie because he's an armless, cannibalistic man who eats human flesh. And
Does he look
With
like
no
a tiger?
arms.
yeah, he has no arms. He worked in the machine shop in Germany. He's German. And his arms got caught in this machine, so he lost his arms.
There's your popcorn bucket right there.
And I'm talking about this armless tiger man. And so he learned to use his mouth and feet, and he was just so pissed off at machines that he was destroying ATM machines or some shit. I don't know. Back in the 40s, and he was arrested.
There was ATM machines in the 40s?
I guess I don't know. Maybe it's a futuristic.
You're losing me on terms of what this has to do with.
Well, now I'm really wanting to see this armless tiger man.
Where did that even...
Ridiculous.
You found a picture? I'll put a picture right here.
Yellow spandex suit.
Yeah. So he would
So
go.
he doesn't even look like a tiger?
No, he doesn't look like a tiger at all.
Oh. He just acts like a tiger.
Yeah, but he is so pissed off.
I don't know
at-
what tiger that's
He's
armless.
so pissed off at everybody that he starts destroying any type of machinery he destroys. So Germany said, you know what? We need to send him to America. So they sent him here to destroy our machines in America. That's the
With no arms.
with no arms, but he's doing it with his feet. And they say he used to windmill like a breakdancer. He used to windmill. It's pretty damn good,
Yeah, he could windmill like a mug.
right?
Is that a movie?
No, this
That's
is
another
a comic
character.
book. This
That's
is
another character in the
He
DC
wants him to
universe.
be in the
I I
But
gotcha.
I'm kind of wanting to see this guy now because they're very.
I want to know how he tears up machines with no damn arms. That's what I want to know.
I know. So it's got to be in the comic books. See, now you guys can do your homework now.
It's a shot of the guy holding a hammer with his foot.
Well, how else is he gonna hold it?
Yeah,
With his mouth.
he's got to walk up to it, lay on his back, put a hammer in his foot, and start beating the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So if he has a hammer, Chris, is he technically armed or disarmed?
Armed.
He's
Well, he has no arms.
he's legged or footed.
He'd be disarmed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Disarmed. There you go.
all right. Enough of that. Let's get on with the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Modcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Modcast. Yeah. So we are in season 6,
Season 6, everybody.
episode 61.
If you made it this far, then you're the real fan. I don't blame you for losing your way back in season 2, but thank you for sticking it out.
Yeah, and let's please welcome our guests, Greg and Lorrie Ochoa.
Hello, hello.
Well,
Lorrie, this is Lorrie's first time with us.
thank you for having me.
And those
I'm glad
seasoned
you're here.
fans should recognize Greg.
Yep, Greg, this is your second time joining
What
us.
episode was I in?
Yeah, you were in episode
Episode
3.
three.
Oh, I was gonna say
3.
2, 3.
It was
It was episode 3, and that aired June 14th.
wow.
Yeah, so it's been that was the last time I saw you.
Nice.
No, I'm kidding.
No,
I saw you.
I've
You're
seen
right.
you since.
Yeah, so yeah, we actually shot a week before, so we actually shot on the 7th, and then that episode came out on the 14th.
Nice. Yeah. And you've done quite a few since then. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a fun ride.
I catch myself watching someone I'm working in the office, and I'll just put, like, I've got 2 monitors, so I'll split
monitor
screen
for-
one, and I'll have YouTube in this corner and watching some of your episodes.
No, thank you.
Yeah, you brought a lot of people on that I haven't seen in years, so it's
And I'm
cool.
always like, you know them? He's like, yeah, I know them.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes this fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, and then that day, I don't know if you remember this, but that day I shot 2 episodes.
Yeah, because
My cousin Alfonso
He
was
was coming
walking
in.
out, and you were coming in, and then
Yeah,
I kind of
that's
reintroduced you guys after
Yeah,
30 years or
yeah.
however long
Gosh.
it's been since you've seen him.
I'll take 30. It's more like probably 40.
40.
Damn.
Right.
Not quite. It's been a while. Yeah. I know. Damn, right? He said, damn. All right.
a long
So
time.
how was the drive here? I mean,
It was good. It's fine. Yeah. It's just nice little cruise, old stomping grounds.
right? Yeah, and that's what I was going to ask you. So did you come through Strong Avenue?
We came, I
Or-
did 70 to 635 and just came off that way.
And then did you come through? I mean, you could come off that.
Yeah,
way.
we just came off the highway and then I went into that pilot where there's a million truckers there and got some gas and just.
Oh, the Quick Trip.
Yeah,
No, I
because
went to
I
the
always
pilot.
I always remember.
I
Well, we
said,
went to
go
the
to the
pilot.
Quick
I know
Trip.
we should have went to Quick Trip. I know. I was like, you got your gun on you? No, just. But Sutherland. I mean, gosh dang. Dude.
Okay, so you were off Kansas Avenue.
Yeah, Kansas Avenue. I mean, gosh, I just went there all the time.
Yeah.
You know, that was the hardware store back.
Yes,
in the day,
yes,
you know.
Sutherland, yeah.
So, and it's
And-
not there anymore, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
And then there was a Burger King, a McDonald's.
Yeah.
The McDonald's is
It's
still
still
there,
there.
but they knocked it down, and
It's been there. Yeah.
it took them like a month and a half, I think. I mean, they built that
Down.
sandwich up so
yeah,
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. That's the McDonald's, of course, that these kids used to go to. My mom and dad would take my kids to that. This damn fly is here.
He's on you.
He is here all the time.
He's on that beetle.
He is truly a
He's on
member.
that Beetlejuice.
So then you had come through the backside. So you didn't come up through Strong Avenue where, where the old TG and Y. And,
No, but I've taken her down that.
Oh, so you have done that.
Oh, absolutely. I just brought her down there
Every
the
time
other.
we're around here, we got to go through.
Remember,
Let's go see
we
where
just,
I grew up.
We just drove through there probably a
where
few
were
weeks
we?
ago. We went up our
Yeah.
old street, and then we came down. Was that Strong where Emerson is and all
Yep.
that? Yeah.
Yes. And now he's on you.
Get his ass. Now, where's he at? And drove in that old TG and Y. That was the store. And the grocery store, what was it?
It was a Safeway.
Safeway. And then the Center Sports. Like, I loved going in there.
Right.
You know, that was like, when I was playing sports, it's like, we'd go in there and get
Get our
the
cleats.
latest gear.
Get our cleats.
It was the
Baseball
Dick's
pants.
Sporting Goods before Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
This thing was the corner like a corner of
I mean,
Dick's Sporting Goods.
it was literally about the size.
Yeah, it
right
wasn't
here.
much to it.
It was not, and then of course you could say one of these restrooms would be where they kept their inventory.
Yeah, it wasn't much at
it
all.
was, and that's where I used to buy my fitted hats because you didn't have anywhere that would sell hats like with the baseball logos on them.
Right.
So I remember going there and I would order hats, and it was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
For a good maybe $18.
Yeah.
And back then I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
damn,
a-
that's
that's a
expensive.
lot. Yeah.
Now these hats are like $50,
Yeah. I dropped 45 on a damn.
Did you? Yeah, see
I mean,
there.
on this hat was $45. I'm like,
Yeah.
I still bought it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so-
Wolf Burgers, Wade's. I mean, I remember
What's Wade's?
Wade's was that old
burger joint.
cafeteria. No, it was a cafeteria.
Oh,
remember that?
Yes. Yes, you're right. Wade's.
God, there are a lot of restaurants that are cafeteria style.
I know. And,
Oh, yeah, that's what it
dude,
was.
Fur's cafeteria in Indian Springs. That you think about that stuff now, and you're just thinking how and why. As a kid, you didn't give a shit. You're like, give me some corn, whatever. But I remember like the food there, and you're just thinking.
And how it was like.
I mean,
dark.
it made
walk
like
in.
Golden Corral seem like the Golden Ox. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because
No, that was the spot. That was the spot we would go to after church on Sunday mornings. We'd shoot straight there for lunch.
Wade's or
At the it was called the Furs. Yeah.
Furs at
no,
Indian
not Furs.
Springs.
It was the Forum
Forum. Why did I get Furs? Didn't it change
because
to
there used to
Furs?
be a Furs. Yeah,
Okay,
it might
okay.
They
have.
both start with F. You were close.
Well, fuck.
That was that was the cafeteria, man. Cafeteria
Never heard of these
stuff.
places.
Oh yeah. You grab your tray, you walk through there, and you
Kind of
grab
like
some shit.
like school,
Yeah,
you
well-
know. And what I remember is the mashed potato and gravies.
Yep.
The mashed
And,
potato and gravy.
and corn.
Well, this season is all about couples. So I gotta ask, Lorrie, then where did you grow up compared to
There you go.
I grew up in Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah, well, for 12 years.
The main streets of Chicago?
well, suburb.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, no, she
the
lived
main
up
suburbs
in,
of
she
Chicago?
lived up in towers of
Well, I grew up in south of Chicago in Palos Hills. It's a suburb south of Chicago.
Okay.
But we got transferred back here when I was 12, so I've been here a long time.
transfer like military?
No, my
transfer?
stepfather got transferred with the railroad.
Oh.
Right down the street. He worked at that Santa Fe
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
building.
Uh-huh.
So I went back and forth to Chicago, taking the train, till I was 18 to see my dad. We lived downtown. He was kind of on the south side, but not the south side.
Yeah, Southside Chicago.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Shameless, so
Yeah.
I got a picture of what it
Right.
looks like.
Not that south. But
not Cicero's house.
yeah, he owned jewelry stores in Chicago and in Milwaukee. So we went back and forth and around in that area and stuff. And then ironically, when I was 18 here, I went to Shawnee Mission West.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And when I was 18, my parents, my stepfather and my mother, they got transferred back to Chicago. So I was telling Sandra, they were like, you can come with or you can stay here. So I stayed and I was like, I better get a good job. So yeah, so I had to get a full-time job and I was going to college at the time, got an apartment, and that's where I grew up, really.
Oh.
Around
You grew up on a train.
Lenexa, Overland Park, in a train,
Yeah.
back and forth. Yep, pretty
well,
much.
Do you still visit the hood? Your
No, not really, not anymore. My stepbrother lives there.
Oh, okay. So the house is still being used.
No.
Oh, just in that area.
Yeah, he lives around Wrigley in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and now my parents are in Arkansas, and my dad has passed, and everybody's kind of spread out now. So I'm pretty much the only one here. My brother Clint lives downtown, though. He lives by Power and Light,
He moved from Arkansas to KC
and
for a few years to Chicago to try that out.
Yeah.
Didn't like it. Came back to KC.
right. Well, he liked it. He's
It's just more
expensive, and
yeah.
So he's the only family I have around here. Plus, of course, then Greg and all of his family. So yeah.
You miss the pizza?
Yeah, miss the deep dish. Yeah, we visited quite a bit. We took the kids a lot
Yeah.
because my sister's in Indianapolis, so we'd go through Chicago to get to Indy.
Ah.
So for holidays and stuff like that. But I haven't been in a while. So
Yeah, we don't want to get you hear things the TV kind of portrays, but nah, it's not been necessarily
Right.
that. We just haven't been back.
yeah, so but yeah. Then
Well, you
been here
you
since-
failed to mention that your dad had a boat and you would go out on Lake Michigan.
Oh no, you're feeding me
I'm
lines.
just saying.
We can edit that part out.
Yeah, edit that out.
So did your dad have a boat?
Yeah. So when I was very young, we lived in Marina Towers, which is the 2 corncob buildings in Chicago.
Oh, you weren't lying. You're serious about the towers thing.
Yeah. So he was on the 49th floor, but
Damn.
yeah, but he had
How to get the boat up there?
well, that's the thing is it's right on the river.
Oh, okay.
And you dock your boat like a car. I mean, you've been to Chicago. Haven't you?
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
seen the corn cob. If you've done the river tour, you've seen it. They're iconic. Back in the 70s, they were
That's
all
a
the rage
movie.
because you could literally live inside Marina Towers and not have to leave. There was a grocery store, a cleaners, a bar, a bowling alley. I mean,
Dang.
that was the whole idea is you could move in and not have to leave if you didn't want to. But it was kind of a 70s thing. It died out a bit over the years. But anyway,
Wow.
so yeah, and then below that was the garages. That's where you parked your car. And then at the very bottom, there were 2 levels and there was boats and you were in the marina. So the marina and
That's
the
pretty
in the
cool.
river. Then you
Yeah.
took to the river, then you waited till the channel locks, and then you went into the lake. So
Yeah.
I had a
Dang.
boat for a
I know.
while.
That's pretty
So
cool.
it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. And then he moved to Dearborn Park after that, which was a little further south and in a penthouse over there. So it was a nice area at the
Damn.
time
She was upscale, Chi-Town.
for a while.
And you
Said
said,
Penthouse, I can believe it.
so, and then you said you moved here at 12 years old.
12, yeah.
So did you have any friends back then that that you would keep up with now, or just
No.
no too young and you're like okay,
Yeah.
everybody once you separate you're like
Yeah.
start over.
I've just been here too long now, I think.
Yeah.
And just like him coming here, moving schools in 7th grade, it's a rough age to move schools.
I bet, yeah.
I mean, especially when you
I
know
did.
nobody.
I did the same thing.
That's what I just said.
Oh yeah.
He's not listening.
Ding,
I
ding.
moved from inner city to sticks.
I said like him when
Yeah.
we left. Moved
I
in
know.
7th
Okay, I'm
grade.
sorry I didn't hear that.
It's a bit of culture
I was
shock.
having flashbacks.
Thinking about yourself.
How often does he do that?
So, oh gosh,
time.
today
That's how we're successful in our business. No,
thinking about yourself.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
So yeah, but now I've been here 40 some years, so you know, I'm Kansas City in and out all the time, which is weird because I was born in Kansas City. We lived here 1 year and then moved to Chicago. So I always felt like some sort of connection here, and then I ended up getting back here
yeah,
and staying here. So it's been good.
yeah. That's pretty good. So what schools did you attend when you came here? That put you in middle school, right?
Right, I went to
already?
Broadmoor Junior High. That's off Metcalf and 83rd.
Okay.
It's a culinary school, I think now.
You know where Mr. Eros is?
Yeah.
It's to the east.
You say heroes?
Eros, Mr. Eros, the
Or
Greek,
Euros.
Greek restaurant.
Oh,
Are they gyros?
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 Gyros.
Oh,
to
okay,
some
now I know
people.
what
Yeah,
you're talking
okay.
I think it's Euros, isn't
Damn,
it?
it's
I don't know.
Eros, gyros.
I know it in Spanish.
whatever.
Eatles, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
from Broadmoor, I was there 7th, 8th, and 9th because 9th grade was in middle school at that time.
Okay.
And then I went to Shawnee Mission West 10th, 11th, and half of 12th grade because I graduated semester.
Oh,
Go ahead.
wow.
She went to Shawnee Mission West. You want to go ahead and ask?
What?
She knew anybody from Shawnee Mission West?
Oh, would you?
Oh, yeah, Paul Rudd was the year
Yeah.
before me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe really.
I didn't.
You
I
of
didn't
all
want to.
people-
I did not want to presume because Paul Rudd is old as fuck. So I did not
So
want to.
now you just
Thanks,
realized what you're
Marcos.
saying.
Ding,
What you're saying about
ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
what you're saying about our guest.
I didn't want to say nothing.
Marcos, I don't know if you heard, he was 1 year ahead of me.
That's why I didn't want to say anything.
No, he was 87, yeah.
I'm gonna
was-
stay on this side.
She just said he was 87 years old now.
He was 87, and we went to the Royals. We went to the Royals fundraiser, right?
The,
Big Slick.
Big Slick.
We bought the tickets for
Wait, this past year?
Yeah.
you were there
this
too.
year. Yeah, in June.
Oh, we were there.
Yeah.
Oh, you were?
Go ahead. He's got to hear this story because
So we went
I
to-
sent Greg a text. I am so jealous.
You were in there.
We got
We
the
went
tickets for
into
the
the-
suite, just so that
Oh,
we
that's
could do
sweet.
the meet and greet,
Very sweet.
right? So I was like, I'm finally going to get to talk to Paul Rudd again after all these years, you know?
Hey, you remember me?
Yeah, and no, he did not. He was very kind, but he had a very blank stare. Although he did say when
Well,
we
he
left,
does that thing where he smiles, but it's always blank. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's so I mean, that's what he.
How are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Although when we left, he did say, "It's good to see you again," and
You
I was
liar.
like, "I'll take it."
Well, she knew his sister.
I knew. Well,
mean,
she was much younger, but I lived
Who's her
across
sister?
She asked.
What's the sister?
Mandy
Rudd.
Rudd. She lives in Overland Park.
Yep.
But
I'm gonna go find her. Knock on her door. I'm gonna get
Why?
Paul Rudd to
Why
mentor
would
me.
you do- Oh, okay.
I want him to be my mentor.
I thought you were taking that.
I lived across the street from his best friend, at the time. So he was over there a lot. But we didn't really. He was very popular.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk much, but
What made him popular? Though?
or at all.
He was just that guy.
Yeah.
He was,
Was
and
he
like
the-
he
was
was
he
an
the-
overwhelming
He was very.
presence.
He was the.
Yeah.
We had a. There was
he
a
the
bridge
comedian?
that connected two buildings. They eventually built under the bridge, which made it not a bridge. But they. We had a DJ in between classes.
What?
Yeah, they play music in between classes. You had like 6 minutes to get your class. It's a giant school. You're running, and they play music in between, mostly on the bridge. But anyway, Paul was one of the DJs on the bridge, and so he would run up and
didn't know
down. And then he was a yell leader. And
Yeah.
he was a thespian. Mm-hmm. So, just like you'd think.
What are you laughing at
Just
over there?
like you'd think.
Thespian,
Not lesbian.
Not lesbian.
I mean, what he did in his private
Hey,
time,
don't worry. I do
don't
the
know.
same thing. I just like.
Thespian. He was in
Thespian.
theater.
I
He was in
giggle
theater.
too.
Theater.
A thespian is a fast lesbian. Fast.
With a lisp.
Yeah, we rubbed shoulders with
Jason Sudeikis was there. He
I
was
mean,
96 at West, I think.
And you know what? Out of everybody, it was cool to meet everybody. Everybody's super cool. I got to wear Cole Quitt's Super Bowl ring. He
Oh,
actually
wow.
gave it to me. He's like, "Hey, put it
We
on."
all
He goes,
put it
"That
on.
looks good
Yeah.
Hello, COVID.
Yeah, and
Did it fit you?
But me, yeah,
No.
actually, he goes, actually it did.
Oh,
He goes,
I
"That
thought
looks
you meant
good
me.
on you, big dog." I'm like, "Yeah." Anyway, the dude that I was most excited. I mean,
Yes,
I met a
you
lot of
were.
people.
I know who this
Can we
is.
guess?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The most excited that I was excited to meet.
Weird Al Yankovic.
No, but he was cool as shit too.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I try to give you a hint.
What was he in?
He's only famous from YouTube. That's going to give it away.
From YouTube?
Yeah.
From
Was he the violinist?
No.
from Hot Wings. Hot Wings.
Oh,
Because that's a good.
You just gave it away.
Well, they were,
okay.
I don't know
this
his
is only
name.
an hour
No, but the
podcast.
guy, yeah.
Let me guess. Sean Evans.
Yes.
yes.
Oh, I see.
He walked
Yeah,
in.
that would've been cool to
It
meet
was
him, though.
so funny when he walked in. It's like nobody recognized him. He just kind of walked in, and I just
You knew who he was right away.
I said, "Hey, you're not getting away." I said, "Come here." I called him over.
that-
He just smiled.
He looked
and we took
scared.
Pictures. Yeah, it was cool. He was like,
Greg's like,
freaked him
you
out.
"No."
here.
He was super cool. It was cool to meet.
He was very polite.
Yeah.
Very polite.
Could you think about that dude and how much he's grown over the years of just eating hot wings with
I
people?
know, right?
Yeah. So it's
He's
cool.
had everybody in that room at least
Every-
once.
Exactly.
and then some.
And then some.
Yeah.
I mean, A-listers like
And he's a great interviewer. I mean,
Right? Yeah. Does deep research on a lot of his guests. Like,
Yeah.
wow, man, I can't.
Well,
I haven't thought
hopefully
about that.
he does that, and
Well, he probably has a team. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's got a team
It's
that
got to
does
be
that.
a whole
Yeah, of
system.
course. Yeah,
Now, I've heard Eric Stone Street is kind of a hard ass.
he wasn't there.
No?
He was
wasn't
on
in
the
there.
field.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Also, none of the Chiefs players
No
except for
Mahomes or
Colquitt came
Kelsey.
in for meet and greet.
That's some bullshit.
No, you know why they didn't show up?
Because all the movie stars wouldn't have been.
Exactly.
Nobody would have went to see that.
There were people there
Exactly.
with footballs and jersey ready for him to come in.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think he's coming in.
Yeah, because and I had heard or read somewhere that they kind of told Kelsey,
separate
"Hey, you
them.
guys kind of just."
Kelsey wasn't in the softball game either.
Oh, he wasn't.
No,
No,
he wasn't
he
there at all.
wasn't there.
He was the next night, the Saturday they do the live.
Maybe he
the
had
auction.
maybe he had too many of these.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't feel.
I
it.
saw
Something was
Mahomes
up.
on the phone on the field. I think he was calling him like,
Yeah,
"Where you
like
at?"
I'm not going up there.
Kelsey, where you at?
But you guys were there. You saw Mahomes how crazy competitive he is.
Yeah.
So the
The softball
we
game?
didn't go to the softball. We were just at the
Oh.
auction event.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, we went to the big event there at the
Yeah.
T-Mobile.
he's just crazy.
Oh,
out
that's
there
right.
on the
Because you
field.
asked me if I was going to that, but we went to the thing the
the thing
night
before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know if it was a package deal that you
No.
bought.
It
and
was
then-
not. No, that was
Oh,
extra.
okay.
Yeah.
That's why.
But
I
we
asked.
had all the kick-ass food we could eat and
Yeah.
drink beer.
Was there any hot wings?
There was wings there.
Was there?
If I would have found them when I went up to
Dude,
Sean
that's
Evans,
what I
I'd
would've
been like,
handed him a
That's
plate.
exactly. I would
Here
be
you
like,
go.
"Yo, shot."
Let's do this.
I bet he never gets that.
You guys get to take pictures. They make you like keep your
Dude,
cell
we took
phones.
tons of pictures,
Okay.
man. I got tons of pictures with Weird Al.
And the only person that was being directed was Jason Sudeikis. He had somebody with him that was like, because he had the longest line. So he was
Yeah, I
like, let's
don't-
go, let's go, let's go.
But
And then,
what happened though?
and then, well, it was
What
taking
happened?
a long time,
Ooh,
and Greg
we're
would
hearing
not
the
leave.
backstory, all right.
Not leave. And you could just tell it was taking a long time. And eventually Greg made his way up to Jason. The picture, it looks funny. And
You need to send it to me, and then
and
we'll put it
finally,
up for everybody. to
she's
see.
like, all right, that's enough. He's got to go, and we're still in line, right?
no.
And Greg goes, wait a minute, let's just not do autographs, and we'll just say hello and do
And he's
pictures.
like, yeah, no autographs.
And so they're all like, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. And I'm like, you're not his bouncer.
Oh yeah,
okay?
you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did send me that text.
And,
You're
and
like,
you can
yeah,
see Jason
all
looking
this-
at him like, thanks, dude. That's a good idea.
I like that guy. Who's that guy?
Yeah,
exactly.
Bring him up here.
And then he had people thanking him and like, thank you.
I'd be upset
One
too.
one guy came up. He's like, "Dude, I'm going to buy you dinner. Thank you for that." Because he wasn't
Dinner? I don't
if
remember that.
If I wouldn't have said that and done that, then there would have been a group.
They were
of
going to
us,
scurry
nothing.
him out because it was.
So
it
we
was
would just
a lot of
started.
people around.
We were just snapping pictures. Now we're moving through it. You know. So
Yeah, he just stood there in one pose and everybody just came by.
yeah.
And then I word vomited to him. I'm like, I went to West too. Like I didn't know what to say, and he goes, "Well, get on in here."
Yeah, he's super
okay.
good
He
dude.
said, "Get
man.
on in here, you
And
Viking."
he's got that natural kind of grin, you know what I mean? And it's just
Yeah.
always there.
Yeah.
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 No,
What's
they're all good
what's
guys.
one of your favorite movies that he's been in?
Jason Sudeikis.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, you seen the coaching movie? Have you been?
Meet the Millers.
yeah. Besides Meet the
Or
Millers.
We're the
No,
Millers, yeah.
We're
Oh,
the
we're the
Millers.
Millers, yeah.
We are the Millers.
I
That's-
meant meet the parents or whatever.
Yeah,
Meet the
that's
whoever.
Ben Stiller.
I think
Yeah.
they're making a second one of that.
Of We're the Millers?
We're the Millers.
Yeah,
Wow.
they
Oh,
are.
that'd be cool.
Must be
They're making
desperate.
a second
Hopefully
one.
they get Jennifer
Yeah.
Aniston.
But Ted Lasso is just very. I mean, it's just so inspirational.
Yeah.
It's a good. If you haven't seen it, it's just his quotes
Yeah.
and his calm behavior and demeanor is just.
You know, I'll be honest with you. I watched that. We watched the first season, and then I think the English accents. I couldn't figure
I
out.
have put on subtitles before because I'm like
I don't know
they
if we
are
did
so
that.
fast.
Right.
A lot of
I
them.
couldn't. I was
Yeah.
missing out a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
on.
What
Yeah.
do you mean you fucking cunt?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Ding ding.
So this pick right here is the pick where he's telling me when I just said, okay, no more autographs. Let's take some pics. And he's literally looking at me saying, he goes, "That's great. That's a good idea." You know, he's basically telling me that right there.
Yeah. That's
I like
that's
that
cool. Yeah.
idea. Yeah, and he's looking right at me. And then, of course, then he's sitting there going, "Okay, take the pictures."
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway,
No,
there's the pick. So,
That's funny.
we are.
That's cool.
We finally got it.
anyway, yeah, I'll have to send them. They're pretty fun.
Yeah, and like I said, and we went to the
Auction
the
event.
T-Mobile, the auction event, and boy, there were some high rollers down there on
Oh,
the
I
on
can
those
imagine,
tables.
yeah.
Man. So I was like, "Where's Greg and Lorrie? They got to be down there somewhere."
Oh no.
So what did they have? What were some of the auction items?
So-
one I can specifically remember, like they're giving away like memorabilia. Like Paul Rudd was giving away memorabilia from like they're like I don't know if the world knows yet, but he at that event announced that they were making another Ghostbusters after the last one he was in. They're making a follow up, and he was giving away like memorabilia that like his original clothing from the movie. He was selling that in auction as well as premiere tickets to go see the movie in Los Angeles and stuff like that.
Wow.
They had packages too online that you could like you can have a beer with Norm because you know his.
Yeah.
You probably don't know the show Cheers, very popular in the 80s.
Yeah.
George
Yeah,
Wendt.
I don't-
George
I was
Wendt is
too
his
young. I don't
uncle.
remember that one.
Not you.
All right.
Yeah, you can have a beer downtown with Norm.
Yeah.
At Boulevard.
The guy was always at the end of the bar.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Had the beer.
Norm.
Yeah, Norm.
different packages, and then like lunch with so and so.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know
you
if they were
go
giving those
to
things
like
away.
Rob Riggle lunch with a couple of the other ones.
Yeah.
Go courtside seat with Jason Sudeikis at a KU basketball game.
So no.
That'd be
So what it was?
That'd be cool.
So they gave out the last three
Or
big,
Rob Riggle. It was Rob Riggle
yeah,
basketball
the last
game.
three big money making packages. So Rob Riggle came up and said, all right, start this. We're starting at 50,000.
Oh,
I mean, it went up
Big
that
time.
high. So this one went
Hey,
up.
gown, I'm out.
This one went up, I think, 75. So it was to sit with Rob Riggle at a Jayhawks game, courtside behind or next to or behind the bench, the Jayhawks bench, because him and Self are pretty close, and the enter the locker room, and Rob Riggle said, "And while we're in there, we can steal whatever the fuck we want because you earned it." So I mean, gifts
with
or whatever, whoever
Nice.
wins this, yeah, and dinner with him the night before. It was just a big thing.
was that at Sprint or T-Mobile?
Yeah,
Whatever
it was
it's
at
called?
T-Mobile.
Okay, okay. So
That
it's
was
a big
his.
event.
Yeah.
It's not sold out or anything. Like the whole arena's not
probably
sold out.
was.
Well,
No, they cut it off like
Yeah,
at
they
the
cut it off,
backside.
okay.
Yeah.
So that
it's like
was one.
3/4 of it.
The other one, the SNL, one of the
Yeah,
females.
Heidi Gardner.
Yeah, we got a picture with her.
Yeah.
yeah,
She's from here.
She, yeah.
Yes,
uh-huh.
yeah. So her giveaway
She was a host.
to join. Yes,
Yeah.
to join
And
her
her-
on SNL.
You know,
And do
see
the
the show,
backstage.
have a cast party,
Dude, that'd
all
been
that.
sweet.
And you know what?
Take
really,
take a shit in one
I'm
of
a-
the
I know.
dressing
God,
rooms.
I totally would.
but I think what really sold that was she said, "This may or may not happen, but Patrick Mahomes might be with us. And right there, everybody's like,
So
that.
did it happen?
And well, it's going to happen
it's
next
next
season.
season.
Oh.
Yeah,
Next season.
So
She's the one that got Travis Kelce to host.
exactly, yeah. So that's why
She's
said,
probably
if
trying to
I-
get Mahomes
If I
to
got
host.
Travis, I think I can get Pac to come in.
Yeah.
So that was pretty
I'd almost
high
pay
dollar.
that to go take a shit on the shitter that Chris Farley might have shit on.
Oh god.
Wow. That's
a
a lot
legendary
of shit.
No, I
toilet.
know what?
That'd be a legendary poop.
No, I think they took that toilet out and put it
I
up
didn't think we were
somewhere.
talking
Oh,
about
they
stuff
probably
like
did. Hey, it all flies on the big
Yeah.
podcast.
Yep. And then
It's at Adam Sandler's house.
And then-
exactly.
And then the third one was with Paul Rudd with the Ghostbusters, and he did say that there's actually a new one coming out as well, and you can get this and that, and sit in with the movies, the premiere, do the red carpet, do all that good stuff.
He was super nice guy, man. I tell you, and I know I said one of the highlights was meeting Sean, but meeting Paul Rudd. Obviously.
Oh yeah, anybody.
Dude, that dude is so. He's
Was-
funny and just he's good. He's just a good actor.
Was Weird Al a part of that? Was he in there? Weird Al
Yeah.
Yankovic?
Oh yeah. And Greg
Yeah,
goes.
oh, yeah.
Greg goes. Hi, I'm Greg, and he goes, Al. And I thought that was the funniest damn
Yeah,
thing.
he introduced him as Al.
Said no. Use the full title, please.
You're Weird Al. You're not Al.
Right. Who?
Yeah, he introduced
That's
himself
what.
as
Yeah,
Al.
that's
I
what
don't
he-
want normal Al.
Very-
I
yeah.
want Weird
He
Al.
looks
he
the
was
same for the
very
past
polite.
30 years.
Very polite.
So, okay, so the highlight for me that night was I've always wanted to see
Weird Al.
Weird Al
perform live.
perform.
Oh, did he perform?
So
He did. Yeah, he performed.
But
one
what
of
was
the
cool
songs.
is they made a bit like, all right, Al, we got all these people here. You ready to perform? And he's like, no, I can't perform tonight. I don't have my stuff. I can't. And they're
you were
like,
like,
come
oh,
on.
no.
So the people were cheering him on, and he's like, what the hell, So he went up and he did some song.
I think you're tacky because I'm tacky.
Uh huh.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
what's
Yeah.
the original one? I'm happy.
Because I'm happy.
Oh,
I'm happy.
Yeah.
And so he did tacky.
Pharrell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did tacky, and I mean, he lit up the place. He jumped down and he went through the crowd.
He was running all
went
around.
all the way. Oh, cool. Well, yeah, we'll have to show this picture as well.
I would have tried to
we'll-
hug him and
we'll
like
sh-
snip
we'll
a little
show
of
it.
his hair.
I know, dude. It's like
I didn't think I was in that one.
How weird.
So and then and so the reason why we got to attend that show is because my oldest Mario bought us tickets, or he got tickets, or somehow because he works for Children's
Children's Mercy,
Mercy.
which is thrown
Right.
through the
Of
event.
course.
so-
Of course.
And so, and I asked Maud, he got to meet a lot of people, but no autographs, act professional.
Oh yeah, you can't be all.
So he got to
fangirling
tour.
and-
He got to tour people through.
I don't know how you couldn't. I mean, like,
I
damn,
know.
seriously.
right.
I would so hard.
He got to tour people through the hospital. That was his
Oh
job.
yeah, because they did that all the week
And
before.
so he got, and he was pretty happy about this because Eric Stone Street was with him, and he's a big fan.
Yeah,
Plus-
we really
and-
like him. I mean, he's kind of. He can be a real character, like
Yeah.
in real life, but like we love him as like an actor.
And,
No,
and
absolutely.
the other thing is he went to K State as well.
Uh-huh.
So
Right, he
my
went to
son went to
Piper.
K. Oh, he was a
You went
Piper.
Piper?
Yeah.
Oh snap!
And so Maud, thought it was the coolest thing to meet him, talk to him. And then Weird Al was a part of his tour. So he got to hang out with Weird Al.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
cool.
can't remember who the third one was, but he had 3 people he had to tour at the hospital, and it was Weird Al and Eric
That's
Stone
awesome.
Street.
Yeah, he was hilarious in what's the McCarthy movie?
The Identity
Thief.
Thief. Yeah, her.
Eric Stone Street.
Yeah, he was a cowboy in that.
It's a cowboy in that. Oh my
Children's
gosh.
Mercy is one of our
Donors or
charities as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why we went.
Oh,
yeah.
cool. Cool. Yeah, so, back to your podcast and the third, there's something, I kind of went through that podcast again when you came in.
Yep.
And you
Can
had
I grab
mentioned-
one of these or these?
Please,
Yeah,
no,
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 drink,
whatever.
drink.
Just drink.
I'm like,
Yeah, sorry.
A little
Yeah,
parched.
whenever, hey, drink whatever you want. And,
I need a bottle opener though. This one's.
Yeah, here, well,
Use your hand.
I got one.
I don't have
where's
my-
Wait, I got one. I forgot.
Mine's got a little cowboy on it. You want to
Mine's
use
a
it?
bullet.
Oh, cowboys.
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, Greg, you had said in the episode that we had talked about I think you taught me how to ride a bike.
Of course I did.
Because you were on your damn bike all the time, and I'm like, and so you're riding it, and I'm running right behind you.
Yeah, and then you started riding my bike without me knowing. I didn't even know what the hell was going on.
I don't know. Yeah, that's right. But you had mentioned that we didn't talk about, but you had skates.
I
You have a
did?
pair of skates. Yeah, you mentioned that you had a pair of skates because you were a skater, is what you said.
Gee, what podcast were you looking at? I never said I had skates, bro.
Yeah, because you said you were a skater.
skate.
I had a skateboard.
Yeah, I know. We had the skateboard, but you said you were a skater as well. Because yeah,
If you ride a skateboard, you are a skater.
Yeah.
Okay, there. Well, that's
no, that's not what we. That's not the way we said it back in the day.
What?
Where the hell would I even skate on them rough ass roads back over
We had
in
Franklin.
the hood? Yeah, it proves my
Uneven
point
and,
even more.
like, dips in the pavement.
I'd go
No, we
2
had
feet.
the skateboards.
I
I
didn't
have
have
never
rollerblades
seen
at
him
that
roller
time.
skate. Is that what you're
We
talking
always
about?
skate-
Yeah,
Skateboarded.
I could have swore that's
No,
what
we'd
I
always
saw.
walk up to the top of the hill, which doesn't seem like much now, but to us it was a big ass hill. And
I saw it a couple weeks
and we
ago
would
when he's
we
like,
would
"There's
sit
the
on
hill."
we would sit on our skateboards and skate down them. Now I'll always remember, and I don't know if you ever remember. Remember, there was a concrete truck that dropped some concrete at the top of that hill, and that little concrete hill was there forever, and we jumped that little thing.
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
You remember that? And
That
that's-
was the weirdest thing.
yeah. This concrete truck dropped a big old thing of concrete,
Sounds
and
intentional.
it stayed there. It's probably still there.
Like it was
Yeah,
a wet
it's
slab
actually-
of
It ju-
concrete
it's
and it
like
hardened.
when
Yeah.
he went up the hill and he took off, it just came out and it fell on the.
It's like the
road.
concrete truck took a shit right in the middle
Yep,
of our
took
road.
a shit, and it became our playground.
Yeah, and we used to use it as
Yeah,
home
we used to
plate, or
like
we
jump
used to-
over it with the skateboard, and I mean, it was just there forever.
Why would you
dude,
say
just-
it?
I would say it was probably 4 inches, maybe.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing.
You did a little jumps. Like,
Yeah,
oh, that was fucking sick.
man, let's do that
See that?
again, dude.
Which
See,
is-
back
which-
in 1980, you made your own
that,
fun.
which is, you know what? That's probably the reason
Sticks
why.
and rock and hot
This
ass.
is probably the reason why our street never got plowed because that damn hump.
Yeah.
was
Yeah, they
there.
were like, "No, fuck that.
Yeah,
that
we-
street's got the hump
Yeah,
on
that's-
it. Don't go that. That'll
50th
fuck our
Street,
blades
you could
up."
plow up to it, and then
Yeah, but where is it?
Oh, right.
One of the other things I noticed driving up there just a few weeks ago is all the alleys, how they're overgrown, man. And those alleys, that's how we got from street to street.
Right, and back then they were like freaking wide.
They were
You know,
wide,
really
even
wide.
though- even
now we're wide, Greg. so
Right.
that's like-
Maybe that's why they seem smaller.
he showed me where the squirrel attacked him.
oh,
I
nice.
said right there on that porch, that
Right.
son of a bitch.
The squirrel attack was the best thing. That was just.
Yeah, now I got about 20 squirrels that live in my trees in the goddamn house, and I want to shoot every
And
one
one less raccoon, and why is that?
because I shot his ass.
Yeah, but he didn't do a good job, and it was 5 feet away.
Yeah.
What?
The thing came out the next day with a
Hey,
limp.
in my
Did he
defense,
come back out like
in
a
my
zombie?
defense,
Was it
in
a
my
zombie
defense,
raccoon?
we were in a hot tub. This raccoon came walking out, so I had to
And you
get
pulled
out.
the gun out of the hot tub.
No, I had to get out, put my robe on. It was
prepared.
cold. Go in and get my
Yes.
gun, walk around to try to find him, and I seen him walking. So I was cold and I aimed and I missed, but I blew his goddamn leg off.
And I heard six,
So I was like-
6 shots, and this poor thing come out of the woods.
So
the
I
next
was
day,
like, I think I got him.
limping.
So yes.
And so, like, could you get your boys to finish me off because this is painful.
the
came
next
back
day,
from Mercy,
the
rolled
next
over.
day, I was in my office and I thought, man, I better go. I'm just gonna walk back there and check.
Poor
And
thing
here
was out
this
in the
thing come
daylight.
walking out with his leg blown off, walking to me like,
limping,
dude, finish
limping.
the job. So I went and got my gun,
Like a zombie.
and blasted him. Threw him in the back of my
Now,
Ranger and threw him.
He dropped to one knee.
Yeah, he did. He's like, dude, you suck. You shoot for shit.
He literally
My
was like,
leg's
"Here."
blown off. I've suffered all night. Finish the
Yeah.
job.
We can't have raccoons. They kill chickens.
Yeah.
So we can't have raccoons walking around it.
They will kill your chickens. So he
Yeah,
was he was cute too, but I was like, God damn it, you got to go.
Yeah, they got that little mask trying to look cute.
Oh yeah,
Right,
dude.
right,
He
yeah.
was like,
But that's that burglar mask.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You look like the Hamburglar.
and the thing about a possum doesn't run,
Plays dead.
but a raccoon will run his ass off.
Not with 3
So-
legs.
He,
So it hopped.
he,
It hobbled away.
No, he wasn't
it
running.
hobbled away.
Cartwheel.
And then the next day it hobbled back out.
Could you see a raccoon doing a cartwheel all the way around because he's only got 3 legs?
I said, are you
He ran in a
traumatized by the
circle.
squirrel? Is that why you're after
yeah,
him?
now, yeah, I shoot they're all predators to me. They're all after me.
Dang, I could see you coming out of the hot tub like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, just come
yeah.
straight up.
Hey,
the gun
if I
already.
would have had my son's shotgun, I'd have blasted his ass. I wouldn't even had to aim. But I had to aim while it was
what
cold out of
gun-
the hot tub.
Well, what gun did you use?
A 9, just a regular
Oh.
9mm.
5 times.
Well, it was a hollow point bullet, so that's why it blew its leg off.
So you were in the hot tub as well.
yes.
The life of the country, dude.
So I could just hear Lori going, "You missed, you missed,
I'm like,
you missed, you missed."
No.
But,
She didn't
you
know.
got to,
She
like-
was just in the hot tub, like chilling out. And I'm over here fucking
I didn't want to watch.
running. You know, shooting
get
this
it?
mother- Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was fucked up.
So Lori's like, "There it is." Nope. You missed. Keep shooting, Greg.
No, you were
You need it
exactly
3 more times.
I was like, is he gone? You're like, I don't know.
And then you finally
And
hit
that's
it.
it. That
you
was the
hit
leg.
it, and
Nope.
then we hear.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you
Pretty
got that
much.
some bitch right in the leg.
Pretty much. And after all those shots, I wasted probably $20 worth of bullets and just blew his damn leg off.
And then had to do it again the next day.
Yeah, and then had
Oh,
to
my
really go
God.
out
Poor
and finish
thing.
the job. I
Yeah,
know.
I
I
know.
Led to that.
yeah.
If there's one, there's more.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
exactly.
They
Oh,
got
yeah.
families.
It's sitting in the woods, just holding
And
its
when they're
snub.
babies, they're even cuter. So it's
Somebody
like, what do
maybe
you
made a
do
tourniquet
now?
for it all night.
Now people have taken little ones and raised them to be moderately.
Fuck
No.
that. Yeah, so they can
That
grow
does
up
not
and then
go
eat your
well.
face off. Yeah, no, I don't play that shit.
No, raccoons just, but
your
the
face.
opossums are scarier. I
Well,
think.
possums are good because they're slow, but they'll eat ticks. So they'll eat
They
ticks
will
in the
also
yard.
kill a chicken, though.
They'll kill chickens
Oh,
too,
I
but
bet.
they're not fast like a raccoon is. Raccoons are fast. Dude. I call
foxes?
them rackons.
Foxes will
No
kill
foxes. We
chickens.
haven't had no issues with
Yeah,
foxes.
we've had one.
Oh, we had one run across our yard.
Coyotes.
Yes.
We haven't had any coyotes in our yard.
Well, we
We
can
heard two
hear
different
them.
stories here.
What do you mean we don't have coyotes?
You hear coyotes. We've never
We
had
have
coyotes.
You can hear them. No, we have
Those
not
are the
had.
Bonner Spring
Dude,
coyotes.
they sound like they're out there. I mean,
have
being
bigger target
murdered
for you.
when they all get going at night. Dude, it's eerie.
Yeah.
It's eerie.
She just said coyote. Told you to be quiet.
Yeah.
You said coyote. You just got confused.
Coyote pedals.
Man.
Man.
Yeah. So no. Yeah.
Well,
That's
it's
good
almost
stuff.
time for hibernation. They're gonna be gone soon.
yeah.
Right.
What do you do with the chickens during the winter?
They do really well in the winter.
They
They
actually-
hibernate?
Yeah, we
They're
have
actually better in
Wyandotte.
the
The
winter.
breed is a Wyandotte chicken, and they're made.
You say a
for-
Wyandotte chicken?
Yeah, they
Wyandotte.
all pack, dude. They all got
They all got
little
9 to
pistols
their
on
own.
the side of
No.
them. That's why no coyotes fuck with them, dude. They just be like, bam, motherfucker. They shoot them and blow their leg off.
Wyandottes were bred up in upstate New York. Like the Wyandotte tribe, I think, is also.
Yeah, they're Wyandotte, silver and gold lace.
So they were bred for cold weather.
Interesting.
They do really well in the
Fluffy,
cold. They do
dude.
horrible in the summer. They overheat.
Interesting.
We have to be out there with fans and coolings and
Little baby
ice water and all this
ACs.
shit.
They still produce a lot of eggs even in the winter?
In the,
winter, yeah.
There's a time cold, not so much. Hot, not so much. There's that time where we'll get 6 to
They
7
enjoy
a day for
springish
months.
weather.
Damn.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a lot of eggs.
A lot of eggs every day, dude. We go out there's 7 fucking eggs. I'm
Did
like,
you get
yeah.
any today?
It's like gold, dude. It's like going out there and finding these eggs. I'm like, yes. I didn't pick no eggs today. Where's them out
Oh
there?
boy, we forgot today.
Yeah,
If you leave them too long, they'll sit on them.
and
Well, yeah.
They try to brood. They're supposed to lay them and get off.
did I tell you
Get out.
about the black snake I found in that mower?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I told you that
yeah,
last
yeah,
time,
yeah,
didn't I?
yeah.
Yeah. This girl came up
It was
running
Buddy
like all
Farm.
her chickens were
I didn't have my
dead.
phone. I opened it and it looked at me.
It was big, dude.
Excuse me.
That was a
Yeah.
big. I mean, we have snakes on our
Sorry.
property, but that son of a bitch was big. I bet he was about 6 foot long, dude.
Holy cow.
I'm
It was
not
all
kidding. you.
coiled up in the nesting box.
And the chicken was on top of it, going
She was
pecking the son of a
pecking at
bitch.
yeah.
You know snakes can climb walls?
Oh no, half of it was up
Snakes
the wall.
can, yeah, they can absolutely.
That's
what-
crazy. I still can't believe that snakes can do that.
Sorry, I'm not a reptile guy, dude. I'll kill it.
You need who do they need to call to kill some snakes?
The blue beetle. The blue beetle might kill some.
Who was
Steve
it?
Roach?
Yeah.
Damn.
They'll get you in touch with time to kill some big old snakes.
No, I leave all those the small snakes. I don't fuck with them. Leave them alone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you and me.
Wait, what?
Okay, so all right, let's get to this segment before our time runs out. So I'm gonna ask you both question. Where did you guys meet?
Okay,
I'll let
let
her
me
explain
just
it.
give you a
Oh,
backstory
God.
on that really quick.
Okay.
Really quick. So when we got engaged, I'm jumping ahead a bit.
Right.
We had to go to marriage prep classes to get married in the Catholic Church.
Okay.
Oh.
So we went to marriage prep
Wait,
classes.
I didn't have to. I was Catholic. You had to.
You have to, whether you're Catholic
Right,
or not.
yes.
It doesn't matter. So we went
You
together,
little sinner.
and we went to certain houses and stuff, like different houses. Anyway, there was about 7 couples or so, and they went around the room playing the Newlywed Game. Right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We're very competitive. We're like, oh, we're gonna win this shit.
All right, well, we're gonna get there.
So they were good. So they
28 years, I'll never live this shit down.
So they say, well, before that, we do introductions, okay? And they're going around the room and they're asking the man where they met and the woman how long they've been together. So I know that his question is where we met, and as we're going around the room, I can see that we're going to be last. Mm-hmm. And they're like, we met at church, we met at work, we met through a friend. So I'm like, shit. I whisper, I say, don't say we met in a bar. And so
We met fucked up.
we get to him, and he goes, well, we met in a bar.
It was actually,
And I go,
it was a club.
I go, oh. And he goes, Lorrie, do you really think we should start this out by lying to everybody?
Bingo.
I
I said, God's watching.
That's right.
He's watching right now.
Right. Thank you.
said, not anymore. No, I do not. Thanks for, calling
I
me
was just
out.
trying to be honest in front of the Lord.
And he was. So we met at a bar. Greg worked.
A club.
A club. Greg was a bouncer there.
Where at, Mario?
With Dundee's.
No.
No.
Senior Frogs.
Senor Frogs, where you were bouncing.
Yeah, that's right. Sandy knows you don't
That's
even
like,
know.
I
Damn.
forgot.
Sounds
Damn
like
it.
a frog.
I forgot.
Senor
I'm gonna
Frogs.
edit that
Hey,
out.
that place changed my whole social structure.
That's right.
So I was a patron. Barfly.
Let's put it this way. This girl,
she was the
Barfly at a
one.
frog bar.
She was the one that
dancing.
everyone was watching on the dance
she would
floor.
have everybody come up and be like, damn, because she was the dancer.
Yeah.
And because I told you that the
All right,
last.
I get it. I
remember-
get why she didn't want to bring this up in a Catholic.
And then she asked me out, right?
I did hit on him, yeah.
And at first I thought,
Because that was
Tequila said, do it.
that would do it.
I was like, okay.
and I said, damn, all right. And then I drove this little piece of shit ass Mazda GLC with a rusted ass, just piece of shit. And I go to her house for the first time, and she's got her own townhome, and she's driving an Acura
rental.
Legend. An Acura Legend. I thought, shit, this chick never gonna be down with
Yeah,
me.
it's
So
like
I
that's a
parked down the
Mercedes.
street, and I come walking up, and she's like, "Where's your car?" And
I go,
said,
"Did you
Down the
drive?"
street. Down the street. Like
I Ubered 20 years before Uber.
Uber. Yeah. If I would have come up with Uber then,
Yeah.
I would be, I'd be spending $50,000 to sit with Eric Stone Street or whoever.
There
I
you go.
wasn't dating you for your car.
It would have been nice, but
Yeah.
what was your? I'll ask you, Greg. What was your wedding song?
Oh shit.
And you can give me a true or false.
God damn it. I do know that. Or what we danced to?
baby got back.
I know. I do know you and your dad was Disco Inferno,
Yeah.
which is
Disco Inferno.
Yeah, yes, that was him. No, that was
Yeah, that was your
That was-
daddy daughter dance.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I'm screwed. Did I tell you how much I love you? And we've been together 28 years.
It's so weird
and-
that you don't know that, though, because I literally just sent it to you the other day.
I know you
A
did.
different, a Hispanic version of it.
The Hispanic version.
Yeah, I'm
Here's
fucked.
what the people think.
Can you have a wah wah wah
Yeah.
on there? Because that's what I need.
Here, you deserve.
Why
this,
can't
Greg.
I, it's on the tip of my tongue?
And then your cousin Kelly sang it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's
That's
the
what that's what that
Poop.
was doing.
Are you done?
Yeah.
What was
What
it?
was it, Laura?
It's Endless Love.
Oh, that's right.
By
Luther.
by who?
Is it Luther Vandross? Luther Van. You got you. No, that's,
No, that's
Teddy
Teddy
Pendergrass.
Pendergrass, yeah.
That's right.
Was it Luther Vandross?
Yeah. He's doing.
Well,
a
it was
song.
him and somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the girl?
Well,
Who
they
was
did
the-
a couple of versions. I think Diana Ross and Luther, and then I think Lionel Richie and Shania Twain did a version, and then there's lots of versions of it.
All right, next question.
Okay, so now
Get me off of this one. Hurry.
Boo!
yeah. Okay, so now we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to play a little game.
Okay.
Okay, and it's called I call it let's take a trip to Whoville.
Okay.
Okay, so it's between the both of you, who is my question.
Oh, we
Okay.
gonna fight later.
So
Did I tell you how much I love you?
that's yours.
Oh shit.
That's Greg's.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh,
when I give it's either going to be you or it's either going to be.
okay.
So between the both of you, Who is the loudest?
I couldn't flip that thing quick enough. I was like,
Who swears the most?
I'll just leave
Lord
this son of a
saying
bitch up all the whole time. Can I drink my beer?
Okay.
Put it down. Put it down.
Oh, you're gonna leave it? Okay. Who wears the bra? She said she put it.
I know that's not on your list.
No, it's not. But he said I'm gonna leave
I'll
this
fix
up.
it.
I
was
know.
Who has a better taste in music? Lorrie says she does.
Yeah, I'll say.
We really like just about everything the same except for
Yeah.
heavy stuff. I don't listen to the heavy stuff that he listens to.
And I listen to the heavy stuff.
What's the heavy stuff you listen to?
I mean, gosh. Born on Osiris, Cold Chamber, Gojira,
Yeah, no, not for me.
Lamb of
None of that for you.
God.
No.
Oh, a Lamb of God. You know, I used to listen to that.
Lamb of God.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, heavy shit.
Who takes longer to get ready?
I was going to say her.
Oh.
No way.
I
Why?
take like 2 fucking seconds. What are you talking about?
Why
I
am
put
I
a
always
hat
in the
on,
car
I'm ready
waiting?
to roll.
Why am I always
because
waiting?
because I start late. Because you even say all the time, you're like,
I may have
When-
started later, but it was a
when you have
quicker.
yeah,
When you have to trim your beard and shave your head 5
yeah,
minutes
but you're
before
like,
leaving,
because you're like, it must be nice if you just throw on a hat.
is that how I sound?
Well, you know what I mean. Not really, but
Let's get going.
you know what I mean.
No, we will be literally like a party will start at whatever, and he's shaving his head, and we got to be there in 5 minutes. Take some time.
That's if I'm shaving my head. But
I
I'm
want
not-
to. I want to shave my head. I got.
if I don't shave my
You got
head,
nice hair.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm ready
He's
to
got
bounce.
nice hair. He gets
Greg,
hot.
you just
Yeah,
get hot.
yeah,
so-
my shit. Yeah, I don't.
You get
wanna-
hot, but you put a hat on.
Right.
right. But if I have a hat on and my
That's
head
to burn
shaved, I'm
things
cooler.
up.
Okay.
Really?
That's why you
Yeah.
got to wear the trucker hat.
And, no, I usually wear mesh hats because I gotta let my head breathe. Like
$45 mesh hats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mesh hats are probably.
Yeah, they're a
good.
little cheaper.
Yeah. 42.
Yeah.
Right.
99.
Yeah.
Next question.
Who controls the remote? Hell yeah, she said me.
Yeah. Pretty much. Because he watches dumb stuff. Like heavy bands on YouTube.
No,
And drumming, a lot of drumming.
Oh, I bet. Spends more time on social media.
dude, I'm
I despise social media.
what do you call it? The TikTok, not TikTok, because I don't have TikTok because I don't want to be watched.
You're
supposedly.
watched. You're watched.
No, I'm
You're being
watched.
watched.
Because, yeah, I'm being watched because I talk about something and it pops up on Facebook. But these videos, these memes and shit, man, that shit cracks me up, dude. I'll be laughing. She's asleep. I'm over there just fucking giggling. I can't help it, man. That shit's funny.
All right, who's the most forgetful? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's sad.
that's why I got to put.
We're getting
Hey, I got a calendar in here, and that motherfucker's full.
Is it?
As soon as I come, I'm like, okay,
You asked me 5 times what time to be here.
you're tripping.
Just kidding.
Thank you.
Oh, speaking of that, so I said, Greg, how's the communication between you two?
That's he's asking because he sent you the map, but she didn't tell me. Did she, Mario?
Right,
I
because
was going to tell him when we
you.
left.
Oh,
He doesn't
you-
need to know till we leave. He's
I had no fucking idea.
He's
You sent me this, and
forgetful.
I'm like-
Why tell you now?
Yeah, but I got it in text, so I don't forget.
Why? You knew where to go. You thought you were going to Olathe. I'd have told you you're not going to Olathe when you get in the car.
I thought we were going to shoot straight to String Line. I had no.
I would have
No
sent
idea.
it straight because I was
Yeah.
going to look it up.
oh yeah.
So our
You're-
communication is poor.
To sum it
So
up,
to
communication
answer my question,
sucks.
yeah.
Well, I work in the house. He works in the. We try to stay out of each other's way since we work together. So
Yep. Who shows more affection?
Aww.
I'm a hand holding, lip kissing.
You can do both if you want.
Arm hugging.
I think
Mofo, boy. I'm a PDA like a mother.
the mofo part's right. No, he is.
I
He's-
give no shits.
No.
I if I want to hug my woman after 20 years, I'll hug my damn
After
woman.
how
You should.
That's right. 20
Who's the
years.
better dresser? Who dresses the best? She does. Oh, she's got me, so she's saying. Yep.
Even though I'm fly for the most part. But.
Who's the better driver?
Me. You're a curb hitting ass fool.
Who's had the most accidents?
Well,
Who's had the most tickets?
Those signs still haven't changed.
Yeah, signs still look great. It's still. Oh man,
I don't like when he rides with me because he's watching me drive like it's a driving test.
You got a little close to that car, didn't you?
Lorrie, Lorrie,
Settle down.
Lorrie, where do you get your tags? When we lived in Wyandotte County, where do you go get your tags done?
What does that have to do with anything?
Where you went and got your tags done for 24 fucking years? Where do
You
you
mean
go?
because I got lost on the way there?
okay. Before you guys start fighting, I don't have boxing gloves here.
I mean, goddamn, she'd have to put it in her mouth.
I got lost one time, and you never forget it.
Okay,
Who snores the loudest?
Oh Lord!
not anymore because I got a CPAP. I look
Which
like Darth Vader
I
and shit.
Love that
Do
CPAP.
you look like? Is it like the mask?
No, I do the nose.
Let me
Does it really work?
Fuck
I
yes,
need
it
one of
works,
those.
Let me tell you the
dude.
most
I'm not even
disappointing
kidding
thing
you.
about that. Let me tell you the most disappointing thing about a CPAP.
Is that we didn't
waited
have it-
20 years to get it.
Are they expensive? What is it?
No.
Well, usually if
it
you've
just
got
a
an
Band-Aid?
issue, so I had sleep apnea too. So I had.
I snore like a fucker.
So
man.
I
It's
did.
Terrible.
I did a sleep study, and there was 3 instances in one night where I stopped breathing for 90 seconds.
That was,
And it was
that
probably
'cause-
her. catching
that
my
was-
damn-
that was 'cause
now,
Lorrie
now,
was-
now,
just one of those nights
now,
just staying
you
up
need
looking
a
at
CPAP.
yeah. She probably no fucking shit. So here we are,
Like she grabbed, pinched the nose, covered
Not-
the mouth.
How
ladies and
long-
gentlemen,
how long
on the
did you
Big
say?
Modcast, this has been disclosed that my wife tried to kill me.
So
I did
you
raise
wake
his
up-
insurance policy. Listen, it was 90 seconds, right?
90 seconds.
He couldn't hold his breath for 90 seconds.
3
in a pool,
times
if you
because
asked
that
him.
all recorded it.
And you know how I know he stopped breathing is because he would stop snoring.
Well,
quiet.
here's the thing.
And then all of a sudden it would start in again.
you'd have to give him the elbow to.
Yes.
With sleep apnea, you stop breathing. I stopped breathing 40, 50 times a night. And it was just short. You get into a deep sleep, you stop, you hold your breath, you wake up, and you wake up a million times a night.
He's
So then
had
you're
it-
tired the next day.
He's had it since 2017. The
thing is godsend,
It's upsetting
dude.
that we waited 20 years.
Now I got
Now I
two.
gotta look into it because I need it.
I got 2 of them. I take one everyone travel because you can carry them on because they're considered medical. And if it's a condition, the medical will pay for it.
I've never looked in terms of it being a medical condition. I just snore. Like
And they
maybe
do
like
this-
a deviated septum or
Yeah.
something like
They
that.
do the sleep studies at
But
home.
if you don't have, I don't think if
Do
you
they like record you?
Yes, you have all these. He looked like a damn robot
Oh,
when
I-
he came out.
too nice.
All
You
these
look
things.
like Tom Cruise on.
No, I look like
as Maverick?
I look like what's
I was
his
like,
nuts?
do you promise to abide by the robotics
I
laws?
look like I was in the Matrix. You know what I mean? I had to pull it from the back. Of my
Oh yeah, yeah.
Neo pulls out the-
Because
Yeah,
people don't
exactly.
sleep so well in the labs the way they used to do it, so now they let you do it at home, and it's a whole.
So if you
Wi-Fi
wear that thing, you
process.
literally have to lay on your back the
No.
whole night. No.
What's cool about this one is it goes around your nose and it comes around your head and the hose comes out the top. Oh yeah, dude, it's goofy as fuck, but I don't care.
You know what? You know what is sexy? Quiet. That's what's sexy. Okay,
Dude, I sleep.
I
like
love
a
that CPAP.
motherfucker now. I wake up, I feel refreshed.
Because of this.
All because of that. Because I'm sleeping.
That's
I'm
funny.
actually sleeping. Is it?
Ah.
Fun? Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Well, I'm
anyway,
gonna
that's
have to
enough
look-
about that
I'm gonna have
shit.
to look into it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
need that.
Why'd
Yeah,
that
look
come
into
up?
it.
Oh, he asked who snored the most.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
we'll,
there you
we'll
go.
do a few more.
We got backstories out the ass, so let's make this. Okay, let's go. Me.
That sounded terrible.
Backstories out there.
who admits that they have gas?
They have gas. Shit.
Yeah. You admit it? Or
I don't
you
even
just
have
let
to.
it happen?
Well, I don't. I just. I let it happen, and I admit it basically myself.
Yeah, we've been together 30 years this year.
No, yeah.
I try not to do that around here. I try to be, cool.
Who tends to
That's
leave?
you trying.
But that's why I don't eat
Wow.
cereal because milk, not good.
Why did you ask me to pick up cereal yesterday?
With oat milk.
Oh, that was it.
Who's always the first to apologize?
You have to.
Well, I don't do anything wrong.
Exactly.
It's gotta be him.
it's me because I'm always fucking up.
Yeah.
Who changes the light bulbs in the house?
Well, we have
surely
LED a lot now.
Wait, Shirley, what?
Me.
What were you going to
I was
say?
saying-
Surely
I-
it's
I don't know
you.
how to change the light bulb.
Surely I do is what I meant.
Because you're saying she can't turn a light bulb is what you're saying.
Pretty much. She can paint the fuck out of a house.
Hey,
but
you
she
can
can't
hey,
turn
you
my-
can slap her with that if you want.
I was gonna say this is also a paddle.
Right.
Oh, sweet.
Who's most romantic?
Whoa.
Well, somebody's
You're the
gonna,
most romantic?
Somebody's gonna have to prove that later.
Yes.
All right.
You want to? All right.
All right. Well, thanks for playing this game.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
You guys are actually my guinea pigs. I wanted to see if this game will work, and
It's
I
good.
think
You
it,
should do it
I think
again.
it worked pretty good.
It's
good.
Before we end the show, please let's plug our your business.
Well, you guys are plugging it for
Well,
me.
we-
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
Gold
Our
Fire
podcast
Production.
instead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fire
protection.
I said production.
He's thinking media.
Yeah.
I like
That's
production.
okay. That's okay.
Gold-
Production. I like that though.
Gold Fire.
I was gonna wear the hoodie, but I was like, man, it might be hot in here.
I know.
Gold
And
Fire
these lights that we
Protection.
have on us makes it's probably about 98 degrees right on our face right now.
Yeah.
Gold Fire Protection.
So we started Goal in 2017.
Yep.
Right? It's a commercial fire sprinkler business, and we wish we had started earlier. That's probably our only regret.
Yep.
But you guys are too busy making babies. That's
If
why.
I ever heard the
Yeah,
conversation
kids were
earlier, it
little.
is correct. It's Greg Ochoa and Lorrie.
That's
Yeah,
right.
right.
That's correct. That is
Had
correct.
to throw her in there.
Pam-pam.
He wanted Go. G-O. And I was
Go
like,
Fire.
Yeah, I wanted it go at first, and then she's like, "Well, I want to be a part of it," and I said, "Okay,
remember
baby."
exactly like that, but
and
okay.
she
Well,
said,
this
"How
time,
about
you
goal?"
sound different.
Yeah.
I
Earlier
sounded
you're like,
nicer.
And then she said, "How about goal?" And I'm like, "I like it. I like it."
Although people think it's gold on
Gold.
the phone.
Yeah, I get gold.
GOLD.
So I always have to spell it. I'm like, "Hey,
So
this
like
is
a soccer
Greg.
goal.
Greg Ochoa with
Goal.
Goal Fire Protection." I'll say goal GOL.
Our goal
GOAL.
is fire
That's right.
protection.
Our slogan is.
I didn't even
damn,
know
what
we
is
had
our
a slogan.
fucking
To be
You
honest.
said it earlier.
I said it earlier.
I didn't even know we had a
Reliable
slogan.
service is our
Wait,
goal.
Is it on my back?
No.
No, is that mine?
Well, so
Are those the new? Can we
These
show
this
are
is the
new.
new
your
shirt.
phone number?
Yeah,
We
that
took
has
the phone number off.
Oh, okay. We'll blur that.
No, that's
no,
fine.
that's
We'll blur that section.
I don't care about the number. I'm just
Okay,
we
because that
just-
was an old number.
no, it's the
we
same
still
number.
have
It's the same number?
We just took the number off and changed it up just to the slogan because we don't have the slogan on there. I think it's
Okay.
just the name and then the phone.
I don't buy the shirts.
All right.
Either way, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. And
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
yeah.
you for joining us.
Thank you guys.
for
This
having
is
us.
awesome.
And Rook, congratulations on your grandbaby.
yeah,
How old now?
Levi.
Levi.
Levi is 7 months.
7 months. That's awesome.
He's adorable.
Ridiculous.
Again, Greg. I'm jealous of that too. Greg had the better bike. He had the better skateboard.
The better kids.
Oh,
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
We know where it's all going. Everybody knew where this is going.
I didn't have to say that. Okay.
Damn.
Anyway, yeah. Again, thank you.
Well-
Thank you. Go ahead.
No problem. No, that's it's we're
Plenty
very
of time.
lucky.
You got
we're
plenty
very
of
lucky.
time for that.
Yeah.
We're
And
very-
everybody
I know, yeah,
currently
we're being
watching,
patient.
everybody currently watching, those couples who know they will be on the big podcast, get your facts straight because you will be put to the
Yeah.
test.
Yeah,
Yes,
no
because,
shit.
yeah, that's this season. This is what we'll be doing. I have another game that we didn't get to that we could have played, but
But
it's okay.
I do want to say something though about you being on some commercials and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I met
he's-
Patch. I am in a commercial this
Yeah, it's-
upcoming football season with Patrick Mahomes and Jacob
Were you in-
State Farm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
okay.
Pat was in Bonner.
Yeah,
shooting
that was a
commercial,
two-parter. Yeah, it's for
Head and Shoulders commercial
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Palomalo.
Yeah.
Troy Polamalu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shot it in Bonner.
No.
They
Yeah.
shot it at a
Bonner?
place in Bonner. Yeah.
Yeah, at a hair studio there in Bonner.
That was going to be my talking point. If I
Shut
ran
up.
into
From
him.
where we
Yeah.
That would
really
What?
interesting.
Oh, it was from Ernest Cigar Lounge.
That's crazy.
We can
So you've
bleep
already
that out.
shot the State Farm one, or
There's a cigar
Uh-huh.
and there's
So
a cigar lounge
it'll be
in Bonner,
out
right?
during the regular season.
cool.
I need to go check
Yeah.
that
That's
out.
You can
Does
see
he
me
sell
briefly. I
cigars
walked
there?
by past Andy Reid.
Or you? Okay.
I like it.
Yep. All right. Well.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Cool.
Well,
Get outta here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
ladies
you guys
and gentlemen.
so much.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to the Big Modcast. Until next week, adios.